in the hadith he says that لا ينتهين أقوام يفتخرون بآبائهم الذين ماتوا, that people better stop boasting about their fathers that have died. إنما هم فحم من جهنم. These are literally charcoal in the hellfire. So boasting about Jahiliyah exploits of their disbelieving parents. أو لا يكونن أهون على الله من الجعل الذي يدهده الخراء بأنفه. Or they will become more insignificant with God than a dung beetle. The ju'al, it's also called, in the Arabic language, it's also called al-khunfusa, a dung beetle. Yudahdihu, in other words, yudahriju, or they roll the dung, the feces, with their nose. And when I lived in the Sahara, they're all over the place, these dung beetles, and you can watch them. They're fascinating creatures to watch. So it's not surprising that the Prophet ﷺ would use them as an analogy, because they really are. And the Arabs say, I don't know, I didn't ever try this, but the Arabs say that if you put perfume near them, they die from the smell. So, Allahu A'lam. But anyway, so this, to be more insignificant with God than a dung beetle, if you're boasting about the Jahili exploits, the un-Islamic exploits of your ancestors. Inna Allah qad adhaba ankum ubiyyat al-jahiliyyati. Allah has removed from you the pride of Jahiliyah. The pride of Jahiliyah. And Jahiliyah is a word that's mentioned 4 times in the Quran as Jahiliyah. In one of the mentions, and they're very interesting, each one of them, but I'm not going to go into that. Maybe in another one I will. But he talks about Jahiliyat al-Ula, which could mean the Jahiliyah. Literally it means the first Jahiliyah, and in Arabic it could mean the only Jahiliyah, because some of the commentators do say that the Arabs use that as an idiom. But Ibn Abbas was asked about it, and he said, is there an Ula without a Thaniya? Can you have a first without a second? And so he indicated that towards the end of time people would go back to Jahiliyah behavior. And so the Prophet ﷺ said that Allah has removed this pride of Jahiliyah, وَفَخْرَهَا بِالْآبَاءِ, and the boasting about the exploits of one's parents. إِنَّمَا هُوَ مُؤْمِنٌ تَقِيٌّ أَوْ فَاجِرٌ شَقِيٌّ. There are only a pious believer and a profligate wretch. So the Prophet ﷺ this is the binary of creation. There are only, Allah created everything in pairs. So there are righteous believers, and then there are profligate wretches.